Hello everyone, my name is Comrade.
And this is Bajashi.
Today we have an interview with Rima Rima.
Hello.
I'm going to say sorry already now. I am sick, so if I sound sick, that is why. If I don't talk as much as I usually do, that is why, even though I'm probably going to. We have a few questions for you, Rima. And also
First, I think, tell us about yourself.
Actually, yeah, do that. That's probably the best idea.
I am from the United States. I would refer to myself as a amateur artist right now. I'm not professional. In my spare time, I have Patreon where I run every month, and I do digital art. I am also a cosplayer. I like to cosplay in my spare time. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of like not really necessarily a jack of all trades kind of person, but I do like doing crafts and making my own cosplays if I can. I'm just, like I said, I'm an amateur. I'm not really professional, but I mostly love my art. And I'm also a gamer. I like playing video games.
Yeah.
There's a lot I could say, but it would take forever to go down that list.
I mean, you saying you're an amateur artist, I would definitely disagree with that. So, because like, holy crap, it looks amazing, your art.
It took me, I started digital art back in 2012. That's about 8 years ago. So I've only been doing digital art for that long, but I've been doing traditional art since I was 8 years old. I used to draw just on random pieces of paper, and it would just be something that I would do every day. And now I've wanted to kind of make it not just a hobby, but also kind of a profession. But I still have a long ways to go.
Well, you already answered one of our questions right there. When did you start drawing? So
yeah,
that was quite nice. But yeah, I would definitely say I actually don't know. Do you take, for example, commissions and stuff?
I do take commissions. I have an FA. I mostly don't post there anymore. I post mostly on my Twitter or sometimes my DeviantArt if I ever get the chance. But it's mostly Twitter or my Instagram that I post my art on if I get the chance. Because right now I'm busy with school and work.
Yeah. That's of course understandable. Like, it could definitely be a good way to maybe start up that stuff. Especially because, for example, my good friend in here who also made my persona, he's called Veselius. He is he's from Ukraine. The good thing about him is basically any income that he gets from doing this stuff is just massive for him, because their what was it called, currency is not as high as American dollars. So for example, when I gave him 15, I think it was dollars for my persona, he basically just got what someone would work over 12 hours or so for in a factory.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. So that you of course don't have that advantage, but I don't know how long you take to make your art, but it definitely could sell for pretty good.
I mean, roughly it takes me, if I get the chance to work on it, it'll normally take me, I try to have at least a 2-day turnaround if I can get it started, because it doesn't take me long to do the art. It's just getting the process and the time, like I said, with what I've got going on. But I mean, I can get it done in maybe like a few hours usually.
Whoa. Jesus Christ.
I can't remember.
I wish I could draw that good.
You know, the Mike picture that I showed you, the one on the beach, that one took yes. I think over a span of 2 days, because it was trying to figure out how I wanted the picture to be and what I wanted it to look like. and I honestly kind of stunned myself when I finished it.
I mean, I definitely made fun of Pajoshi with it. But yeah, it definitely looks really good, and just in general, all your art looks absolutely amazing. You could also see on Twitter, I retraded your some of your art because I just went in and saw some of it. I was like, okay, this deserves it, definitely. And then it just kept on going. I'm like, I have to stop myself right now.
I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Nora art that I did for Iliar, you've seen that one. That one, I think the hardest part about that one was the wings, because I was
yeah.
with the transparency, and it was just, I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And then I was like, I got an idea. So I just I have to use layers just to get where I'm going with
layers
those
are
wings.
very useful.
Oh yeah, the layers actually help, because I've made so many mistakes where I would draw on the same layer on accident, and then I would have to go all the way back and start over.
Oh, that's annoying.
Thankfully, that didn't happen with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one, I think that art in particular, I think took maybe a couple days, because it was, or maybe it took me about 8 hours, I believe, because I worked from morning until like early afternoon on that art, and I had just finished it, and it was like, wow, okay.
I mean, I for example, also the TwoKinds 17 anniversary cake you made.
Oh yeah, that was made. I didn't make it from scratch. Now I can't bake. I can't cook a whole lot, but I can try to bake from what I can find. I mean, this was like a box cake, and my grandma gave me that box cake, and she said, "Well, I don't use this flavor. It was fudge flavored." So I said, "Well, I'll give it a try." And I was debating what I wanted to do with it. So I just got me some cream cheese frosting to put on top of it, and I decorated it with the blue, and boom.
Oh.
But yeah, I was going to do something special with it, but I was thinking, well, maybe it won't be so bad, just to make it kind of
Well,
simple.
I tried to make it too, but then the podcast came in the way, because we actually recorded this week's podcast on that day. Then and then the problem was literally that next day we posted it on Friday because it was Tuesday, and there was just editing flaws, and I could not understand those, and I was not able to go on Sony Vegas and edit it. So it's just like, oh fuck. So we literally had to wait this like an entire week to re-upload it, and when we finally did re-upload it, it did freaking terrible.
Oh no!
Because no one found it, no one saw it, other than the people in our server. Dang. Okay, it's doing better now, 46, but still, comparing it to literally every other video which has gotten 100 views, all of them, it's not doing that good.
Oh. But yeah, that is unfortunate for that to happen the same week as the anniversary. I mean,
yeah. It was doing amazing the same day, because in like 2 hours it got 30 views. It was doing absolutely amazing.
That's good.
It was doing amazing until I found out there was so many flaws, which people, of course, notified me of, and I was like, I have to take this down.
Yeah.
To Sony Vegas. Oh fuck, man! I can't believe you've done this.
And it's not first time Sony Vegas did it. It did it twice now.
Oh no!
It's done it twice.
That's awful when it does that, and just you're like, oh, we gotta start this all over again.
I get so scared every time. I'm like I'm already nervous just posting the video, so it does not help having that.
It does, yeah.
And people might say, why are you nervous, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's because I actually care about the podcast a lot. It's
Yeah.
basically the only thing driving me forward at this point, honestly.
Well, that's good though to keep it going. It's something that you enjoy doing, and I believe that's very important with something that you want to make come true. Especially with art, you got to practice, and that's all I try to do every now and then is try to practice as much as I can.
Yeah, I just wish like we could reach out to more TwoKinds fans than we are right now.
Yeah, I'm sure there's much more out there, but we just haven't found them yet.
Exactly.
That are not in the servers.
Exactly. There's so many people there's so many people who loves TwoKinds, and the problem is just how can we reach them? And so far, the only way we've really been able to reach them is the very few people on Twitter and and the kind of large amount here in Discord.
Yeah, my boyfriend, he actually got me into TwoKinds a couple of years ago.
Nice.
He was the one who got me into it.
Oh.
So I'm really grateful that I've gotten into this community. I really love the community.
Oh, same. I can't believe it's fucking 2 months ago that I came into this podcast voodoo shit.
2 months of hard work though. That's good.
Yeah, I work my ass off with this, but I love it.
You gotta do what you love.
It's worth it all the time.
The important part.
Yeah, it's always worth it.
It is.
But one thing that has scared me, and I've mentioned before, was definitely like seeing as I gotta get into the YouTube statistics again. Go on to TwoKinds. Ooh, 103 subscribers. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I forgot I have to do some 100 sub special. I have to do something crazy. I promise that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. At 50, I revealed my face, so my ugly boy here. So at some point, analytics. There we go. Our channel suddenly, quote unquote, died.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we have had a 50% drop in views the last 28 days. Jesus. Well, so we had a mega drop at some point, and I was really, really scared around there. It was around like, let me see if I can find it. Here, like 25th and stuff of September. 25th of September. I was really scared around there, mostly because that we were going from having 160 views on one day to literally 30 when a podcast was uploaded.
Wow.
And that of course scared me, because I was like, is this that I have worked so hard for so long just going to die?
I mean, because you re-uploaded it, some of the people have already seen it, so they wouldn't watch it again.
So technically there has been 60 people who watched it, but it was not at that point. It was around a month ago now, and I was really scared that the podcast were gonna die because nothing special happened and people only wanted to watch if something special happened. And that was when I uploaded the I think it was like chatting something video. Give me a sec. Yeah, just chatting with Neon. We just got a mega spike, 102 views in one day. And after that, we actually kept going with a pretty good amount of views on each podcast. Only 2 podcasts, but still.
Yeah.
And that was just one of the biggest reliefs I've had in years. Honestly. Wow. I was honestly really scared.
I have seen that the videos where we interview other people do better.
That's no surprise, honestly.
Yeah, because people know the other people too, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I know that person. I want to listen.
Yeah.
That's like that was definitely not a surprise for me when I found out that, but I was just scared that it was only going to be when we had that like interviews on.
I agree. Because it's very hard to start it out, but once you get going and it takes off, it takes off.
Yeah, like our first podcast is up at how many at this point? 371 views.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We have 2. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, what? Where? Nani? Oh, there we go. We have 2,000 views.
What?
Wow.
2,000. It's
That's a
just when I saw that, I realized that a few days back. I could not speak. I was stunned for a few seconds there.
Like, whoa.
I was just thinking, wait, what?
Yeah.
That? I could not handle what happened, and I still cannot. Like, just having that 100 mark has just been, it's been totally mind-blowing. I think I made a tweet about it as well at some point. I'm sorry if it's being more about the podcast right now, but
That's okay.
I tweeted this, quote unquote. When this podcast started, I never thought we would reach 30 subscribers. Here we are at 100. Thank you so much for supporting us. It means the world to me.
Mm.
That was my tweet, the few days ago. 2 days ago, to be exact. And it's just, I can still not handle. Just
I don't think
imagine.
that I can handle this right now.
Indeed, I cannot. It's been so weird thinking 100 people want to watch or listen to this horrible monster of a voice.
No. Your voice ain't loud.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the time I just rant in the podcast for absolutely no reason. I still don't understand why the hell I do that to myself, but yeah. It's just been weird. And I would honestly love to see this keep going, because I would literally dedicate hours upon hours of my life to make this, because I enjoy it so much.
And I think that's good. I mean, if you want to, you have to dedicate yourself to something you love, and I believe that's important. I tried being a YouTuber, and it didn't work out for me, but I love doing art, and that's what I love doing.
Oh, I've tried for like 4 to 5 years, or 5 to 4 years or something at this point.
Oh yeah.
I was really young starting out on YouTube. Then I think there was like 2 years ago, I had a phase where I just absolutely hated YouTube. I still kind of do sometimes because of the editing. So I just streamed on Twitch, where I actually found some of my best friends I have today on. So that was a pretty nice, how can you say, time in my life, I guess you can say that. And then, of course, I joined all the TwoKinds stuff, and there's been some good times, and there's been some not so good times about the podcast. And those not so good times are the DMs I'm getting on Discord.
Yeah.
Are you still getting people?
I'm still getting DMs. Look, I did not find Rima. She came to me. This time, I did not spend time getting someone in. And that was actually quite nice. That was quite relieving.
Yeah.
Because I've always said to people, if you want to be in, ask me. We're open. I've always said that.
I would encourage people to actually try to be involved more with the podcast if they can. That would be really great. I would think that's a great idea. To have more interviews with other people and see what we can build on the community here, and get like maybe fan theories or something. I mean,
we've done that. We've done that. Our first episode was literally just us dedicating
Yeah.
to do that stuff.
That was just us making some theories.
And holy crap, that video is so shit, but so beautiful at the same time.
I mean, yeah.
The editing
Oops, I'm eating
was
chips
just
again.
the editing was just mwah, perfect.
Perfect.
Win fucking Oscar nomination there. But us was absolutely terrible.
Oh man.
We were doing like I can barely look back at that. I generally love hearing the podcast. I love my own voice. I just generally love hearing them, and when I listened to that again, I just wanted to get out of the video after 5 minutes.
Wow.
How you 400, almost 400 people, you have fucking balls of steel, man. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be honest there.
And they're just speaking so very low.
Yes.
Like, why?
Why?
I like to hear people like Jacksepticeye going really loud because it's like they're energetic, and I like that.
Oh, you like
yeah,
that?
Jack. Oh,
The
God, please do
energy,
not
yeah,
scream.
I love Jacksepticeye, and I like watching YouTubers a lot.
Oh.
If you go back to
what
like
was
his
that?
first videos, he is so different.
Yeah.
I bet.
I can't remember which one it was, but he said I had to take I have to take my what the fuck multiple thing, like the glasses where you see many things at once like a fly.
Yeah.
These glasses on because I can't manage how much bullshit there is in this picture.
But
That
yeah,
is,
I like
like-
to hear the energetic behavior. It just makes me feel more motivated.
Mm.
I like it. It's good.
I'm always motivated, and I just absolutely love making these podcasts. It's just, it's definitely some time you're dedicating, but you just feel good about yourself out of that.
Yeah.
You enjoy it, and you think, oh my god, is there seriously that many people actually enjoying this? And you're just being shocked. And
Yeah.
I've been shocked every time that people still want to stick with us.
Oh yeah, there's always going to be the dedicated fans that will stick with you through thick and thin.
I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this Discord. For example, server settings, members. We are 80 members. Holy crap.
That's a lot.
I'm not kidding. I spent around 6 months on one single Discord, and I got around 60 members on it. And then we have this one that I barely have had for 3 months, and we have 80 members.
Wow.
That's just... whew.
But yeah, I've seen some of the other TwoKinds Discord servers. I'm in 2 of them, and they all have over 300 members.
Oh no, I'm in a lot that don't have that. I'm in a lot.
Wow.
I can actually count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm in 6. That doesn't have that.
Wow. And there's 2 of them that I think me and you are both in.
Yeah,
the same ones that have over 300.
I mean, the launch ones I'm in, it's the Cookie Dragon games, aka TwoKinds Online.
Yeah.
The normal TwoKinds and the TwoKinds group chat.
Yes. Those are the 2 that we're in together, and they have a lot of members.
There's a
Yeah.
lot.
There's a lot.
I like to be in large servers. I like to chat with people, but I love to read messages, but
Yeah.
I cannot keep up with any of those. I try to keep all the channels clean, and I managed that in school. Also, oh hell yeah, new Willow post.
Yes, that was
I'm
so cute. I
I'm
love
just
it.
gonna save that and put it into the Willow cult.
It's like, yes, please.
Oh, it's already been posted. Never mind. That did not take long.
Honestly, that's a cute character. I mean, we don't know much about her, but I like the one where she's going through the glass and the lantern's talking to her. And I think that's a really cute picture. I like Willow. She's adorable.
Yes. I mean, there's a reason there's a Willow cult.
Yes.
It's actually linked in our podcast thing here,
Oh.
in other servers if you want to join. We also
I'm
have the
not doing
cat
that,
cult. Yeah.
But
It's just,
yeah.
like, there's so many cults, okay? There's also Keith's magnificent ass cult, okay?
Oh no.
Dear God.
I'm not kidding! There is!
Don't get me started on Keith Kaiser. Please don't get me started on that. That's, oh my goodness, he's one of my favorite characters. I like him.
I sim for Flora, so.
See, you and my boyfriend would get along just fine.
Ah.
He loves Flora.
And every time people say she's flat, I'm like,
She's beautiful.
flat is better than big. Shut up.
She's beautiful. Stop it.
Yes.
Good.
I generally just think people should stop pissing on each other's waifus and whatever. Just be like, yeah, they're pretty good, but I personally like this one more, or something like that.
Like, I prefer this one, but I mean, I like this one, but I prefer this one over that.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, that's just how people. You can't really change that. And it's
That's
probably just
their
going to be like
opinion.
an opinion suck. Wait, what the hell? That's the entirety of this podcast. Wait, never mind. Okay, I think we should definitely move on now.
Yeah,
This is going to be a long podcast,
really long.
and it's going to be a pain to edit. Woo.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Sadistic laughter.
I definitely need to dedicate around 3 hours or so. So, how did you get the style of your art?
The style, I don't know if I really got a style, but everybody says I can kind of mimic Tom's style pretty well. I mean, it took a lot of practice, so you should have seen my first TwoKinds art I did, and I was like, man, I have really pushed a lot further away from since then. And since 2 years ago, it was just like, wow, how did I get here? I mean, I practiced and I use references. I don't use for poses. I don't use unrealistic images for anatomy. So I find realistic poses, like, either use that or references like that are drawn out. And I just use a lot of his art for references and look at it and like study the characters. So that's how I've gotten most of my style, is just studying what I can and trying to get it down to the T.
Yeah. Like, I've just been like stunned at seeing some people like you, for example, having such amazing art. Especially comparing to Tom. You might not be as good, but then you can also go and look. Okay, Tom has so many years on his side.
Yeah,
on perfecting his style.
He's really good.
He's
I just applaud him, because the recent art that he's done with the panorama on. There's two art.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
were two
amazing.
arts that he did. There was the one on the beach with is the Eastern Bassitans?
It's
he did
one
that
of the
one.
Bassitans.
Yeah, I think it's the Eastern Bassitans. And then there's the one where he did for the anniversary page.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Indeed.
And you can see how much he's grown in just the matter of years that he's
Yeah.
I wish I had VR so I could view that panoramic image in VR.
I have VR, and I
wow.
actually did that, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Just
I
being
do
able-
have the image on my phone, so I can look at it through an app there, but that's not as good as, having it.
I tried it in
VR.
VR. I tried it in VR, and I got so sad that I could not be there. I got so depressed about it.
But it looks amazing, and if it could actually go in those panorama shots, that would be pretty amazing to see. I would love to see.
I mean, we've also have recently Iamon also being on the here on this podcast, who
doing
recreated.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
his
recreating
Minecraft
the
stuff.
entirety of the fucking Legacy estate.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
man is insane.
oh man, I've seen pictures and I was like, this guy's got potential. He's great.
I mean, he actually talked with Tom himself about it, and Tom actually reached out to him like, "Hey, nice that job." And then after that, he actually gave him the plans of Legacy Estate.
I saw that and I said, wow, that's pretty cool to
Yeah.
have Tom help you out with that. That's actually
Like-
really great.
Tom, for reals, he's actually going in and actually helping out doing this project.
Oh yeah.
I was just surprised to see that it was Iamon, because I've been talking a bit with him on the TwoKinds server when I've been in school and bored talking in there. Kids don't do that, even though there's no one that's young. There's no younger
don't
than
do
me.
that. You pay attention in class.
Exactly. Don't be like me. Don't be like me, okay? Please.
Don't get distracted.
I have my reasons. Actually, I do not.
I mean, I
should
check
stop.
my Discord and stuff if I'm done with everything.
Oh, I just work and do Discord at the same time.
That's
Honestly.
not good. Don't do that, you idiot.
Look, I cannot concentrate. I work for like 20 minutes, but the problem is just our teacher speaks for almost 20 minutes. So when I finally get to work, I have such a small span of concentration.
I mean, I just listen to music all the time.
I do that too.
Just, headphones over one ear and listening to the teacher.
No, I have earbuds. I can hide it.
Yes.
Oh, I just bring my entire setup to school. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, I just take my entire desktop to school, you know?
If only. Nah, I just take my laptop.
3090 in class.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Alright, Mr. Beast, you can't take that idea from me. Okay, let's move on. You've already answered that. How did you find TwoKinds? That was your boyfriend.
Yeah, he introduced me to TwoKinds 2 years ago.
Ooh.
And honestly, we met back in 2017 on Discord in another server. I won't go into details about that, but how he had talked about TwoKinds, I mean, quite frequently over the year before I actually got into it. And I said, well, I'll give it a try. So I read through it, and I caught up about, I can't remember where I started. I think I started back in chapter 20, where they had, I guess, just, it's like after they got back, I think. But I won't spoil anything for anybody who hasn't read it. But I read it from there to there in maybe a span of about 2-3 days. And I loved it. I said, oh, I want more. And my boyfriend's like, well, you're in luck, because he actually puts out a comic every weekend. And I said, oh, good.
I mean, I was the quote unquote furry hater before I found TwoKinds. So
yeah,
I was misled into furries doing all sort of crap. So I of course believed in that, and then my boy Pachashi, he was like, hey, you wanna do hey kid, you wanna do drugs? It's called TwoKinds. And then I of course read it, and I absolutely loved it.
oh yeah, I actually I was really sad about the Laura arc. You know what I'm talking about.
Rip.
And it was it was emotional around that time, and now it's getting even more emotional with what's going on right now. Because I mean, there's a lot of good plot points in there. I think that some people who haven't gotten into TwoKinds that don't know. It's a ride. It's a constant train going on. But I love every bit of this, though. It's really good.
read the TwoKinds comic, but has been a part of the podcast community, just to like get a perspective of an outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a guy who had I guess wrote a review about it, and he never read it at all. And it shocked me. I was like, man, you got to read this. It's great. But I would definitely recommend reading TwoKinds if anybody has never read it before.
I mean, what are you doing if you haven't read it? But, you know,
Right.
whatever.
If you haven't read it, read it. But yeah, that the comic has.
And my parents found out I'm a furry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. And it's just been like, for example, TwoKinds. It's been hard because I now people know it. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna use it on my wallpaper on my school laptop.
Oh.
I just use a Stargate background.
Oh, okay. And it's just been, I guess you can say, hard.
Yeah.
To like get them to understand that it's not a sexual thing.
Wow. See,
especially my classmates.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who misunderstand what furries actually are. We're not all like the other side.
Yeah.
We're not like that.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's definitely hard to get out there about being one. I haven't even told my family yet, so.
I mean, my family now knows. My family now knows, so.
He was like, whatever.
It was definitely weird explaining my parents what the hell it was, especially because before that they actually made fun at them on the dinner table.
Oof.
Oh goodness, that's gotta be awkward. And you're just
yeah.
like, you don't know.
And I was just there was actually a pretty good meme explaining that my parents making fun of furries. Me, oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, totally. I get that.
And that's basically been me.
Yeah.
And just going with the flow most of the time. And I still kind of do that because what the fuck am I supposed to do? Say I'm a fucking furry and get hated on?
Alright.
But on social medias, I'm like, I don't give a crap. In real life, I am more careful about it.
Yeah, I'm very careful of how open I am about being furry. And I mean, I've got friends that are furries, of course, on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some in real life that are furries, and they're like, oh, they're great people. Yeah, they're great. They're very great people. It just depends what kind of community you get into in the furry community.
Yeah, definitely.
It really does. But I've met a lot of great people since joining the furry and
the last one is really important because if you get into the wrong community, it's
toxic.
The diaper foin community.
Oh no.
You do not want to go there.
Nope.
Like, I was multiple times invited to like the what is good furry hub or something, I guess it was called.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like there's like 35,000 members on it.
Wow.
And I was just, no, thank you.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Yeah, I was
I'll
just.
be there.
I'm
I was
okay
just
with
not
my
gonna.
TwoKinds stuff. Bye bye.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, yeah.
And I've had many people just saying, yeah, I'm not a furry, even though they read TwoKinds and like the characters and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. I've heard a lot of jokes made about that. They're like, we're not here for the plot. We're here for the beans.
The beans.
The beans.
The beans. About the beans.
So
The
beans are
beans.
great. There's no denying it.
But yeah, there's a lot of jokes behind all
But when you
that.
say it like that, it just reminds me of the guy called. Oh yeah, definitely. It just reminds me of the guy called Dank Potts who bought the
The what? My internet died a bit.
bought the beans. You just like about the brains.
Oh, the veins.
And it just shows the about the brains, and he just shows the new Samsung beans,
Oh, that.
like the new earbuds they have made that looks like beans. It was great. But yeah, definitely. You have to, if you're going into like the furry community, you definitely have to be careful which one you choose.
Yeah.
So now, the most important question of all:
What
why
is
did
it?
why did you stick with
I'm sorry, what?
TwoKinds? Why did you stick with TwoKinds? Oh, thank you, internet, for that. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Why did you stick with TwoKinds?
Why did I stick with TwoKinds? Oh, I actually just like the story. It's I don't know. It's just hard to describe. But I love seeing how Tom has progressed with his art. I like seeing the story where it's going. And I'm hoping he continues this for many more years if he can until it's reached its finale. I'm very interested to see where the whole plot line is going at this point.
Oh yeah, with spoiler alert, mute, the big shadow trace.
Shadow Trace
Detritus.
Detritus.
The man behind this water.
I've had a few theories about him. Me and my boyfriend have theorized like the entire time since I think they locked down like you said, spoiler alert, the Oasis room.
Mm.
And everything's been going down since then. So we've been theorizing a lot of things since then, and I'm thinking, wow, I think this might happen, that might happen. And there have been a few things that we've been kind of a little bit on the nose with. But why I stick with TwoKinds is because I like the story. It's really great.
It is.
And it keeps me on edge. I love it when it keeps me on edge, but oh my goodness, does it make me a nervous wreck? Sometimes, yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
like,
it does.
I just remember when I got into it, it was just at the point where like Karen and Maddie was falling into that pool thing or something.
That made me have a heart attack. I said, oh no, we're going to get rid of Karen. And I was like, no.
Oh, that's good. Then the manager doesn't need to be there.
I'm like, no. I'm starting to like Karen though a lot. She's getting to be a little bit better
yeah.
Yeah.
about things.
She's not a fucking Karen anymore.
She's not a Karen anymore, guys. But no, when that happened, I was like, oh no, we can't lose her. We can't lose anybody right now.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, I really hope Maeve and Adira are okay.
I really do. I'm honestly, me and my boyfriend have been wondering what's happening with Adira. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, we just saw them get taken away.
It's like, what is going on here? This is not good.
Eaten.
I know.
That was not very well for my sick throat. In general, I
No.
can just feel my throat is beginning to hurt after this. Ugh.
Stressing out there. It's like, oh no, don't do this, please.
Yeah. It's just like, it's screaming with all its pain or something. I don't know. It's just screaming to me, stop! Just my brain. No.
Half-Life scientists scream.
Yeah. No, stop!
No!
It's just me keep going.
Ah!
It's screaming for help, but it doesn't get, no one responds.
Like, no response.
So that's
Dramatic
very,
thought.
yeah. So, one thing I have actually never asked someone who does art or anything. How is the art community of TwoKinds?
The art community?
Yes.
I've seen a lot of great artists. And there's one I can definitely recommend is Kunum. His art that he did for the TwoKinds server, the one Neon was holding for the I guess it's like a every year thing, but he did this amazing art. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Rose fan, which I am, but
Oh, that one.
That
Which
one,
one was
yes,
that?
that one was amazing.
The cyberpunk one, I think.
Yeah, I know, but
The
I think I
attention to
remember which one.
detail is just amazing.
Yeah, that's
Personally,
yes.
I voted for that one. And like top.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of my high votes for the contest.
It might not have looked
Yeah.
as good as other people's, but the attention to detail in the background and just in general at small things that you would never notice just made it better, and it was worth it.
It was. And I just looked at it and it was like heartbreaking, but it was so well done.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my favorite ones.
I just wish I could have more of that kind of stuff, man.
I know. But yeah, the art community, there's a lot of great artists out there that have gotten into TwoKinds, and I just like seeing the variety of styles that they put out there. There's a very big variety in the TwoKinds community with art, and depending what you do, Felix Sparta doesn't do art, but he does music, which is great, by the way. And I've heard a lot of his TwoKinds music that he's made for contests and the other server, TKGC. And I tell him, I said, you need to put this stuff on iTunes and get it in, get something like an album going and sell it.
Like, I'm working on music myself, but it's just not going that well because I'm missing all those professional plugins that you have to pay $500 for.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? I already paid $100 for a program. Why the fuck do I need to spend $500 more for just one? And then you pay for one that is like $50 or so. Oh yeah, you just get the program. You don't get the sounds.
Oh good.
That and you have to pay like, I don't know, $80 for one or something like that. Wow. Yeah, we don't actually make them. Haha, funny.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I tried to get it to like what is it called? Electro Swing.
Oh, Electro Swing is great.
I love the Electro Swing, like the jazzy feel over it, and
it's so good.
So I tried to get into that, but then I tried Contact, the plugin you normally use for it, but it was just absolutely expensive for everything.
Ooh, that's a lot. It's just too much money for one little program.
Exactly. I was just no.
I want that, but I don't think I got the money right now.
I was just thinking to myself, just doing that Captain America from Endgame. No. I don't think I will.
I don't think so.
It's just, hell no, I'm not doing this.
But no, like I said, in the art community, it doesn't matter if you do art. I mean, there's a lot of writers out there, and you've met one of them. I mean, or two of them actually. Two writers out there that are actually really good. Really good. I mean, I can't even compare with writing like the way they can. And you know, that's Quinn and Mondog. They do pretty good writing from what I've read.
Well, I have read some of the Mondog stuff, and oh
yeah,
that's some good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Both in safe for work and not safe for work way.
Right.
Just because I'm 14 doesn't mean it's gonna hold me back.
Yeah. But he's written some good stories, and so has Quinn. I just enjoy reading. I love reading stories and fan fictions that are made by other people and see what their perspective on different pairings in the TwoKinds universe.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your own art?
My own art?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I have learned over the last few months to learn to love my art a little bit more than what I have recently. Before then, back in June, I had to do traditional art because I couldn't figure out what was going on with my drawing tablet. So I actually, during the whole time that I did traditional art, I learned to appreciate my art and taking time with it just a little bit more. And now when I do my digital pieces, I absolutely have fun with it. And I'm satisfied with how the results come out when I'm satisfied with my work. And I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
It's a big change for sure.
Now,
What, can I get a little special offer from you? You know, just I got a bit of cash.
I need
just
the
kidding.
goods, man. It's been too long.
It's been too long. I get it.
It's only like half a month ago I made a commission. I need more.
Wait, and that commission was actually, what the fuck is wrong with me right now? It was absolutely beautiful. I'm really going to send it to both of you and put it on the screen. It was actually for me and my girlfriend that I made, or that I ordered it for. Give me a second to gotta find it. Boom, there we go. Copy image, preview, and boom, and kaboom. So I ordered this for us.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So I ordered this for us, and we were just both really excited for it, and I still love it so much.
I like it.
Yeah. Again, thank you, Vesalius, for making this. It was really awesome, and just again the way, like, he might not know English that well, but it went pretty smoothly, and everything we wanted, we got.
It's good though. It shows that I like it. It's just adorable cuddles.
Yes. I mean, that's how I wish I could be with her, but yeah.
Life is life, and life hates us.
Life is not good.
You're better off just not doing anything you're supposed to. Just go out and do whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
You will probably get arrested, but...
TwoKinds podcast is not responsible for any crime or action, blah, blah, blah. No prison, okay?
Everything like that.
We're not responsible.
Do not go streaking in public, please.
Do not.
I agree.
Do not.
If you should do anything, stay at home.
Yeah, right.
Or wear a mask.
And please.
Yeah, and that was kind of against the Americans who doesn't wear a mask, yeah. And basically in the entirety of my country. Until now, that because we are forced to have it, so that's nice.
Yeah.
So, that's actually all I have. Do you have any, Joshi?
Yeah, one more thing. At the beginning, you mentioned cosplay.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I do have a few plans for some actual TwoKinds cosplays. It's going to take a bit of money, but I'm going to definitely try my hardest to get something out. I don't know exactly what I've got planned. I do, it's hard to do male characters, but there are ways I could probably do them. But the thing is, it's going to take a lot of time and money. And cosplay takes a lot of money. So I am going to try to get probably one of them done by next year. Hopefully before Anthrocon, if we're ever go this year. But if we can ever go to Anthrocon, I might just try out my Human Rose cosplay if I can.
Ah.
Yes.
I mean, I would love to see some cosplaying with TwoKinds, because I have not actually seen that for realsies.
I've seen one when I was searching through Google for images. Not gonna say for what, but there was one person who did a human Keith, and it looked great.
Oh.
If I find that image, I'll send it to you later. But yeah, there's not very many TwoKinds cosplayers out there, and I kind of want to be one of the ones that actually.
Oh, okay.
guess
mean,
it
I
could
live in
work
a-
a little
I
bit.
live in a country with fucking no furries. Huh? What the hell am
Like,
I
But
supposed
yeah.
to do? We have no fur cons, no nothing. I think we were living up against. I think we're just up against Germany with like 1 gazillion of them. Just
I
forever.
think the
love
Netherlands
here.
also has a pretty large amount of furries.
Yeah. But I have.
We need a furry
plans
country.
to
We need to go. We need to do what was it called? Brand new animal.
Brand new animal.
We need
Yes,
to do like
I
Anima
love
City.
that. Yes. I love DNA.
Yeah. Same.
Woo! But yeah,
That
cosplaying
was
will
also
come
one of
later.
the steps
I don't
towards being a
know.
furry.
I don't know how long it's gonna take though.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a long.
I mean, I watched.
Liked both. So, yeah.
Now that I'm looking back at it, I was kind of stupid.
I love BNA and Beastars. They're both good, but BNA kind
Same.
of tops it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Definitely.
also like BNA more.
I mean, the only reason I liked Beastars was just it being different and basically Zootopia, but actually good.
Right?
I mean, I like Zootopia too, but yeah, Beastars.
I liked it too, but it was just.
Mm.
I wanted some more mature stuff, I guess you can say.
I think a lot of furries do.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, you expect something more different than what they give you. But
Yeah,
Zootopia
definitely.
was good too. It was really good.
It was
Yeah,
good, yeah. I mean, it definitely spread the furry community thing way, like,
yeah,
a
the
lot.
attention to detail was just, ooh, it was
Yes,
great.
Beastars is basically Zootopia, but with
It's anime.
yeah, it's anime. Same shit, but anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should definitely end it now because we're just rambling about.
Beastars BNA. I mean, who needs toast anyways? We have two kinds.
Who needs that? We got two kinds. We're good.
Hey Tom, when is the TwoKinds movie gonna come out?
That would be great.
That would be.
That would be
Two
great.
Kinds
Just
TV
don't-
show.
Just don't make it in one movie. Make it like multiple parts because holy crap.
Multiple ones.
Don't put too much in one thing. You can
Yeah.
see that in Avatar: The Last Airbender. It just absolutely bleh. Too
Yeah.
much lore in one movie.
Which is
Mm-mm.
a book series. Wings of Fire is getting a TV series, so that's also pretty nice.
Oh,
And I absolutely love Wings of Fire.
I mean, I'm just waiting for now that Blizzard was like, yeah, you guys who like RTS games, we're sorry, but the biggest and best RTS game of all time is now not gonna get more new stuff. We're sorry, even though it's like the 5th biggest esport game in the entire world. Yeah, we're sorry, little one. You're just going to be there for now. And then a few days later, there's a new company called Frost Giants. The people who made this game, and some even who made the original game of like StarCraft, not StarCraft 2. Some even made the game called Warcraft 3. They were like, yeah, Blizzard, fuck you, we made something called Frost Giants. and we only make RTS games, sucker. So basically, the RTS games thing's actually gonna come back, and I was really worried that it wasn't gonna, because if Blizzard, which has been some of the biggest RTS makers in the world, just going to stop, what the hell is going to happen with the genre? Is it just going to die?
Yeah.
It would be the same if like the biggest FPS makers just stop making games for FPS games. What was going to happen with the genre? Was someone new gonna come and take it? Was it just going to die, or was it what? That was kind of how I felt. And luckily, someone stepped in and stuff happened. But yeah, Did my connection die, or did you do? Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. I thought my connection died.
It's like, oh no.
Oh, quite nice having you. Wait.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to have me on here.
Yeah. It definitely like just the fuck people want to be on here. Free will. Oh, nice. But yeah, it was really nice having you, and I really appreciate you came out to us and asked, "Hey, how do you get on?" And I tried to guide you the best I could. But just join the Discord server and we can talk about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to have come on here and actually talk with you guys. It was really fun.
Yeah, I hope to maybe get a interview too or something in the future, because that could happen after all.
Could be.
It would be quite nice actually, because I've really
would
been
be.
enjoying this one. I normally always say I enjoy it, but this one has actually been a little bit more fun, I would say. Just the fact that you have been able to talk with someone who's also kind of nerdy and also really loves TwoKinds, really loves art and stuff like that, you know?
Oh yeah, I love talking about. There's a lot of things about TwoKinds that I could talk about. Like I said, theories.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get your own special episodes. Maybe TM.
Maybe.
I mean, we could definitely do a Fury episode again. That would
We
be
could.
fun.
That would be fun.
Indeed. I mean, I'm just going to ask everyone here on the Discord server if people want it.
Send us your Furies, boys.
Yeah, but I'm not even kidding. This has just become a fucking council. This Discord server. It's just the council of TwoKinds.
The council
Like we
will
have
decide your
the,
fate.
like the Knights of the Round Table. It's like we're gonna hold a council. We're gonna go the theories, and you will start with you, and then go around. But yeah, this was actually fun. I enjoyed this. There he is.
There he is.
My internet just died for some reason.
It went blip.
That
Okay.
was very awkward.
So what happened? Where did I die?
I don't even know. It just died right before. I think I said it was fun being here, but I don't know what happened. It was just went
Okay.
quiet.
So what I was trying to say was that basically this server has become a council, just being like, do that, yes, master,
Yes.
and just us following the Senate. And it's actually quite nice having a community being like, hey, you could do that, and you can do that, and actually coming with good ideas for us. I try to take them in as good as possible.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely something. So, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate being here, and like I said, maybe I can come back in the future.
I hope so. We could definitely do that Fury thing if we are out of ideas or something. I don't know. Totally not out of ideas or anything. No. It's not like there's thousands of fucking podcasts we could make out of just pure TwoKinds content. I'm not even kidding. We could make so much, but we just sit there and be like, wait, there's more we can make about it?
We can make more.
It's just losing ideas, even though there's so many. And it's like, I find just sitting in class, oh, we could do that. Then I get home, I have no idea what to do.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Like, you have an idea, like, but then you forget it, like, immediately afterwards.
I have that with the podcast all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on. I hope to see you another time. I just want to say, have a nice day, everyone, and goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.